女士们、先生们、各位来宾，欢迎来到上海纽约大学2018届本科生毕业典礼。让我们一起热烈欢迎上海纽约大学2018届毕业生入场。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NYU Shanghai's 2018 Commencement. Please welcome NYU Shanghai's graduating class of 2018.
各位来宾，接下来将步入会场的是上海纽约大学的教授代表，让我们热烈欢迎。
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the distinguished representatives of the faculty of NYU Shanghai.
接下来将步入会场的是主席台成员，他们是上海纽约大学领导、纽约大学领导、华东师范大学领导、学生代表、演讲嘉宾及嘉宾代表，让我们一起热烈欢迎。
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the platform party, including the leadership of NYU Shanghai, New York University, East China Normal University, our student representatives, our honored guest speakers, and our distinguished guests.
各位来宾，让我们以热烈的掌声 有请上海纽约大学校长余立忠先生、常务副校长雷蒙先生开启上海纽约大学2018年毕业典礼。
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome NYU Shanghai's very own Chancellor Yuli Zhong and Vice Chancellor Jeff Lehman. They will open the ceremony.
各位同学、各位家长、女士们、先生们，欢迎大家来到上海纽约大学2018届本科生毕业典礼的现场。
Welcome everyone to these commencement ceremonies at which we celebrate the 2018 graduates of NYU Shanghai.
Please stand up. 全体起立，奏中华人民共和国国歌。
Please remain standing. Please be seated. Now, please join me in welcoming the Provost of NYU Shanghai, Joanna Whaley-Cohen.
Chancellor Yu, President Hamilton, Vice Chancellor Lehman, ladies and gentlemen, salute with me our beloved students of the class of 2018. Dear students, on behalf of the whole NYU Shanghai community, congratulations. You dreamed the impossible dream, a very particular kind of China dream, and in ways particular to each and every one of you, you made that dream come true. We and your families and your friends are really, really proud of you. After spending 4 years at NYU Shanghai, you may be reflecting on what you have learned and what will fortify you as you stride out into the new era, the brave new world of 2018, and the future that lies before us all. During your 4 years as students at NYU Shanghai, we have spoken often about the knowledge, skills, and values that by this moment you will have gained from the liberal arts education that you will have received here, you have gained a lot of knowledge. Among other things, you have learned in depth about the subject matter and issues pertaining to your majors and minors, and you've learned in depth about life itself. You have gained a lot of skills. Among other things, you've learned what critical thinking is, what the philosopher John Dewey called the ability to maintain the state of doubt and to carry on systematic and protracted inquiry. And you've learned how to apply that skill to the theoretical and practical problems that you have encountered. You've also learned how to bring together widely separated and different areas of knowledge and experience. And you've learned that it is often from such connections that human creativity arises. These and other areas of knowledge and these and other skills will be crucially important to you as a foundation for a lifetime of learning and self-cultivation. But what I want to focus on today is something I believe NYU Shanghai particularly fosters, and that is probably the most important thing you can hold onto after you leave us. That is the values that will inform your every action as you move forward and will form the basis of lives filled with joy. These values are wide-ranging and are, I believe, most neatly encapsulated by 3 words that Meng Xiancheng, the founding president of ECNU, our partner university, regarded as constituting the idea of the modern university, namely creativity, character, and community. I'm particularly struck by this formulation for 2 reasons. Not only does it represent the coming together of the liberal arts idea and some of the core beliefs of Chinese society respecting to respect and care for others, it also models the innovative experiment that is NYU Shanghai, which is itself the bringing together of 2 seemingly widely separated and different educational systems to create something new and wonderful represented by all of you students graduating here today. So let me close by closing 2 texts that many of you may have studied, widely separated and very different texts that go together well and that offer food for thought within the context of creativity, character, and community. First, the opening lines of the great Confucian Analects. The master said, "To study and at due times practice what one has learned, is this not a pleasure? When friends come from distant places, is this not a pleasure? To remain unsoured when one's talents are not recognized, is this not a superior person?" Second, let me quote the opening lines of the 20th century American novel, The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. He wrote, "In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice that I've been turning over in my mind ever since. Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone," he said, "just remember that all the people in the world haven't had the advantages that you've had. So keep both these in mind, turn them over in your minds. Class of 2018, you came to NYU Shanghai to study and to make friends who come from far and wide, to develop your character and to learn what true community means. The NYU Shanghai advantage that you now have is one only a small number of people can claim so far. You will put into practice what you have learned, knowing how special your experience has been, and you will always have friends in every corner of the world. Now we celebrate your achievements as you go forth to continue along ever higher reaches of those same paths. Congratulations and good luck." Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to introduce to you the President of New York University, Andrew Hamilton.
Chancellor Yu, Vice-Chancellor Lehman, distinguished guests, colleagues, family, friends, and especially the outstanding NYU Shanghai class of 2018. Congratulations to you all. My wife Jenny and I are thrilled to be here on this very, very special afternoon. The sun in Shanghai is shining. The sky is blue. It couldn't be better. And my role here, more than anything, is to bring greetings to you all, graduating class of 2018, but especially parents, family, and friends, to bring greetings from wider NYU. I also want to bring to the students greetings from a very special friend of NYU Shanghai, and that is my predecessor, John Sexton. He was the president when all... He was the president when you all arrived at NYU Shanghai. He was one of the great architects. His vision was critical for the creation of NYU Shanghai. John is very disappointed not to be here this afternoon with all of you. He sends you his very best wishes and congratulations to you all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've come together this afternoon to celebrate an extraordinary group of young people, to celebrate their achievements, to celebrate everything they've done during their time at NYU Shanghai. I would like to ask everyone, please, colleagues, family, and friends, to join me in congratulating our graduates for everything they've done. Well done, graduates. And now, graduates, it's your turn. I'm going to ask you all to rise. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to rise. I then want you to try to make eye contact with your loved ones, because you've not made it to this point on your own. You've had the love and the support of many. So I want you to find your loved ones. Please rise. Show your thanks to those who've helped you to this place. And now, everyone, please be seated again. It was a very different day, let me tell you, 1 week ago, when I stood at Yankee Stadium in front of more than 30,000 people to celebrate NYU's all-university commencement in New York City. I then, with Jenny, jumped on an airplane and we flew to Abu Dhabi, and 3 days ago, we had the commencement ceremony for NYU Abu Dhabi. And now here we are in this stunning hall for NYU Shanghai's second graduation ceremony. This is the capstone. It is the finale of a commencement season that has covered 14 time zones and 2 continents. In other words, a commencement season for a university that is unlike any other on the face of the earth. In a mere 5 years since opening its doors, NYU Shanghai has grown into one of the most exciting universities in China, with a rigorous academic culture, a unique blending of Chinese, American, international cultures and traditions, a liberal arts curriculum that helps develop nuanced and well-rounded leaders, a world-class faculty with top-notch researchers and top-notch research centers, and critically and distinctively, NYU Shanghai has a spirit and dynamism and warmth all of its own. We know well, both here in Shanghai and throughout NYU, we know well that NYU Shanghai contributes enormously to the wider university but it does much more than that. NYU Shanghai, through its innovation, through its global outlook, also contributes greatly to higher education across the globe. In some ways, it's human nature to focus on boundaries. But NYU Shanghai proves what remarkable results can be achieved when boundaries are broken down. And in particular, when the United States and China join together as partners and friends. And class of 2018, you, every one of you, has played an essential role in the success of NYU Shanghai. As one of NYU Shanghai's pioneering classes, you took a chance on a bold experiment. And through your ideas and your initiative, you have helped shape some of NYU Shanghai's most lasting traditions, from student government to interactive media arts to Dumpling Fest. And I know Dumpling Fest well. I enjoyed it when I was here. One class at a time, one late night conversation at a time, one service project at a time. You, graduating class of 2018, you have transformed NYU Shanghai from a vision, yes, a compelling vision, but you helped transform us from a vision to a community. I'm confident that when you all return to campus, and you will return to campus often, whether it be for your 10th year anniversary, or maybe your 25th year anniversary, or even your 50th year anniversary, I intend to be here to welcome you. But also, when you come here, you will recognize something familiar. You will recognize those foundations that you helped create and that will chart the future of this university. So now, NYU Shanghai, graduating class of 2018, know that wherever your path takes you next, wherever you go in your life and in your career in the coming months and years, know that you take with you the pride of all of New York University. You take with you our thanks for the role that you've played in creating NYU Shanghai, but you also take with you our heartiest congratulations on a job well done while you've been here, on your great successes, and we hope best wishes for a very, very successful and happy life and career ahead of you all. And so, graduating class of 2018, many, many congratulations. Well done to you all. And now it's my great pleasure and honor to introduce the chair of NYU's Board of Trustees. He is a 1966 graduate of NYU's Stern School of Business. He is also the founder and chairman of W.R. Berkeley Corporation. In addition to his outstanding leadership of the NYU Board, he also serves as a member of the Stern School's Board of Overseers and NYU Langone Medical Center Board. He plays a role across the university, an immense role. And the success of NYU over these past years, in significant measure, has been due to his leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please join me in welcoming Bill Berkeley.
Thank you, Thank you, President Hamilton. Good afternoon to all of you. I'm delighted to be here. I'm fortunate as board chairman, I get to preside over 3 commencements in 3 countries on 3 continents. I've made my way from New York to Abu Dhabi and now to Shanghai over the past 5 days. I've fully experienced the joy and the jet lag that comes from being part of a truly global university. The Board of Trustees and I have watched the growth of NYU Shanghai with great pride. About a decade ago, when we were first discussing the possibility of creating the Global Network University, we believed that it was the best course for NYU, that it was a natural evolution from our university's past and a potentially transformative vision for its future. You are the proof that our instincts were right. Your achievements over the past 5 years are remarkable, from highly competitive admissions to new research frontiers, to prestigious student awards, to an innovative curriculum for the 21st century. I realize that these accomplishments would not be possible without the talent and hard work of world-class faculty and administrators, nor would they be possible without the ongoing support of our incredible partners here in China. As Andy mentioned, I'm an alumnus of NYU. I graduated over 50 years ago. Today, you sit on the cusp of becoming NYU alumni yourselves and joining a community of over 500,000 fellow NYU graduates around the world. I hope being a part of this unique and dynamic university will bring you as much gratification as it's brought me. To you, the class of 2018, be proud. You are the future. The best wishes and my warmest congratulations. The future is yours.
And now, please join me in welcoming our Dean of Students, Charlene Visconti.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is my great honor to present to you our 2 student speakers, Itmam Momin and Chen Mengju. Itmam majored in business and marketing. He was a very dedicated resident assistant in student life during both his sophomore and senior year, providing his fellow students with the support they needed to make a healthy transition to college life. While studying away in New York, he represented our campus as a student senator in the university-wide Student Government Assembly, a body responsible for developing policy to improve the undergraduate student experience. Last summer, as an intern at Unilever, he successfully developed a model to provide safe drinking water to residents living in rural Bangladesh. After graduation, he will return to Bangladesh to pursue projects in social entrepreneurship. Mengju, or Katie as we have come to know her, is an interactive media arts major. As the 2018 class representative and chair of the Student Commencement Committee, she worked along with her fellow students very tirelessly on behalf of you all to make this year and this graduation event memorable. She is an award-winning public speaker, placing first in the China Daily National English Competition and named the competition's most promising speaker. Passionate about maker culture, she is a resident volunteer at ShinFab Makerspace, an MIT-affiliated nonprofit that supports the maker culture in Shanghai. Broadly interested in the impact of technology on human society and culture, she will be dedicating the upcoming year to related research. Itmam will speak first, followed by Katie, but please join me now in welcoming them both.
wise philosopher once said that in the end, we're all just stories. Chancellor Yu, Vice Chancellor Lehman, President Hamilton, honored guests, family members, and fellow members of the class of 2018, please join me as I take you through our story. The story of 300 dreamers who 4 years ago grasped an opportunity of a lifetime and decided to come to NYU Shanghai. The story of how we forged friendships that will last a lifetime, and for better or worse, the story of how we posted things on social media that will as well. The story of how many of us wanted to give up, pack our bags, and go home, but we didn't, and here we stand, united in glory, beaming with violet pride. Over the last 4 years, NYU Shanghai has shown us, and continues to show us, that if someone is open to it, the ties that bind people from their race, ethnicity, or nationality can all be transcended by common ground. Whether that's leaving home for the first time and exploring China with new friends, or going to GPS lectures together and learning that the answer is often, it depends. Or perhaps even memorizing the iconic welcome tune of a certain 24-hour convenience store. But looking back through all the ups and downs, one thing is clear. The diversity in our nationalities, our gender identities, and our socioeconomic backgrounds combine to create a rich diversity in thought, understanding, and action, which has led to an unforgettable 4 years. Class of 2018, through all the ups, downs, and midnight street food we've consumed, the empathy, kindness, and love we've shown one another is nothing short of amazing. We never just listened to respond with a sassy remark. Well, almost never. But even when we did, we always tried to understand the other person's point of view. You are all my heroes, and I learned something from each and every one of you. 孔子说,三人行必有我师. As Confucius said, there's always someone to learn from. And whether you all know it or not, you all pushed me every day to learn something new and become a better person. Not all heroes wear capes. For example, sometimes they wear blue alma jackets. But tonight, I see 300 heroes in purple gowns. And the world needs heroes. 世界需要蝙蝠侠. Jokes aside, we graduate at a time when the world, our world, is dealing with enormous challenges, but also at a time when the opportunity created by those challenges has never been greater. In 2014, John Sexton challenged us to play another octave of the piano, and that challenge does not end today. As we move forward, I hope we continue to challenge the status quo, continue to shatter ceilings, and continue to be engaged agents of positive change within our communities. As we transition from students to alumni, we have a renewed responsibility to continue the standard of excellence we have set for ourselves. But we must also never forget that it was NYU Shanghai that provided us this fantastic launchpad that many of us would have otherwise not been able to afford. But enough about the future. Let's talk about the here and now. Tonight marks the end of a chapter in our stories, a chapter where friends became family, professors became mentors, and Sheji Dadao became home. A chapter where, with Wang Peng and Leo as our guides, we embraced Chinese culture, discovered the deliciousness of freshly made xiaolongbao, and learned the language. I'll never forget the first Chinese phrase I learned, 你的外卖到了. Your food delivery is here. But my favorite part of Chinese is that the most common term used to say goodbye, 再见, literally translates to see you again. So, to conclude, to the inaugural class of 2017, our faculty and staff members, the donors, the AIs, the Shifus, 衷心感谢你们为我们所做的一切. Thank you everything thank you for everything you have done for us. You have laid the foundations of our future success. To the class of 2019, we leave our home in your capable hands. And to the class of 2018, AKA the class of 268, Class of 268, I am extremely grateful and mighty proud that I had NYU Shanghai and all of you in my story. It truly made this chapter one I'd love to retell over and over again. 再见.
Dear Chancellor Yu, Vice Chancellor Lehman, President Hamilton, trustees, friends and family, and most importantly, my beloved class of 2018, welcome to your very last Global Perspective on Society class. I hope you all brought your clickers. If you didn't, don't worry, I am pretty confident about today's attendance. Thank you all for this wonderful opportunity, and it is a great honor to be here with you. I must say, it has been a wild ride. It is like crossing the road in Shanghai. We've played by the rules less the occasions, and thought outside of the box most of the times. From Motel 268 to Jinqiao to various campus dorms and homestay families around the world, our global experience was one of gulping down delicious food, struggling with linguistic challenges, finding cheap flights, and getting over jet lags. From our freshman year orientation to sitting here at the Oriental Arts Center, our NYU Shanghai experience was one intertwined with surprise, laughter, growth, and dedication. We've all witnessed multiple successful launches of the Pearl Tower as it disappears into the mist of PM 2.5. The AC that is never on the right temperature, and the inability to convert between Fahrenheit and Celsius after 4 years of college education. The street food lady, whose phone number some of us might still retain. And that one Mai Ba, who never let go of the mic at KTV. And of course, the lighthouse of the night that we call Family Mart. From Nine Masters to the Campus Group to Sproutworks, we have made our cafeteria a living testimony of 民以食为天. From no student clubs and no sports teams at NYU Shanghai to NYU Shanghai women's soccer team winning the Shanghai Intercollegiate League, we have accelerated from 0 to 1. From freshman year struggling with, or acing calculus, to senior year turning your 1,000 lines of code or your 30-page capstone paper, we have not only met the bar, we've set the bar. Indeed, we have done some pretty awesome things, and I have no doubt that all of us will sail off to accomplish even greater things. But I do hope that whatever comes in the way, storms or sunshine, we would always remember to be a good person, to choose to remain optimistic in spite of an occasionally cynical world, to choose to clutching to our sense of curiosity because lifelong learning will not only bring us a job, but also great joy in sparkles of novel ideas. To choose to be appreciative, even when the differences seem to be greater than similarities. To choose to be brave, to love, whatever waits ahead. I say to choose to because it is a conscious choice, and oftentimes a very hard one. But then again, we're a bunch that believe easy is no fun. I mean, we've all come to NYU Shanghai, and it is no easy task to put this place on the map. But we did it. Sure, we've complained, but we've also taken actions. We've had some challenges, overcame most of them, and enjoyed the rest because they define who we are. I thought I would come out of my college education knowing exactly what I want to do in life. But here I am, standing at my commencement ceremony, realizing that it was a process of deduction, not induction. As we navigate in this turbulent world, we'll inevitably feel disoriented, lost, frustrated, anxious. But we're also equipped with an open mind, an intellectual cerebrum, and a major called the world to tag along. 博观而约取，厚积而薄发。在这个愈加扁平化的世界里，全球化视野将为我们成为社会所需的多面手打下坚实的基础。愿我们在最好的年华都能有一段可以感动自己的奋斗的血泪史。上海纽约大学给了我们一个远方，愿我们能用自己的双脚走出属于我们的远方。In my almost all-time favorite book, Algorithms to Live By, Brian Christian and Tom Griffith, two brilliant computer scientists wrote, "Don't always consider all of your options. Don't necessarily go for the outcome that seems the best every time. Make a mess on occasion. Travel light. Let things wait. Trust your instincts and don't think too long. Relax. Toss a coin. But remember, to thine own self be true." So, it is with the greatest excitement and just a tad bit of regret that I must say, Class of 2018, dismissed.
亲爱的毕业生、家长们 ，Dear graduates and family members， 亲爱的老师们、朋友们 ，Dear colleagues and friends， Today is a special day. We are excited to gather here and celebrate the graduation of Class 2018 students. This is the first class after we moving into the Pudong campus. Now, NYU Shanghai has become one of the landmarks of Pudong, and we are confident for the future of our graduates as well. It is also an emotional moment as you are leaving the campus soon after being together for 4 years. You will be pursuing your dreams all over the world. We witness the achievement made by such a group of young people who are always determined to forge ahead and who are always fire with boundless enthusiasm. We are proud of you. Congratulations, Class 2018. 祝贺你们！ Dear graduates, on this special occasion, please join me in extending our heartfelt gratitude to all the faculty and the staff for their care and contributions. To all your parents for their support and encouragement. 感谢各位家长，感谢你们的支持和鼓励。 Graduates, I can imagine how hard you have been working to be here. To study in a unique university labeled with double identity, multicultural, global vision, reform, and innovation. you choose to work together with our university in exploring the development of higher education in the era of globalization and laying the foundation for a better world. 4 years passed by since you first stepped foot on the campus. Are these memories still vivid in your mind? The cultural diversity, language barriers, different habits were ever so challenging. It's no longer the familiar hometown you grew up. However, you were able to accept this all and learned to overcome these challenges because you were always ready to step outside of your comfort zone. Moving from Motel 168 to join with the Jingqiao dorms, you get established in Shanghai Pudong and sharing global resources at the same time. The city with continuous changing, the splendid multicultural environment, and the outstanding faculty and the students from different parts of the world have been motivating our passionate of exploration and innovation. One student said, "Every day spent here is like looking into a mirror. I saw the similarities and the differences among cultures and learned how to look at myself in a new way. This is the process of opening my mind and knowing more of myself. This is the process we call globalization." Those challenges you overcame did not only bring you hardship, but more importantly, they earn you respect and recognition by the society. Our faculty and the students worked very hard and did a good job to implement our unique talent cultivation model. I'm very pleased to know that many students has already get offers from graduate programs of top universities around the world. Some had the chance to get into the dream companies or institutions, and some worked on their own way to set up new business or become experts in cross-cultural communication, serving in the international intergovernmental organizations. Your practice embodied idea of NYU Shanghai. For you, college life means going beyond yourself all the time. It was the diligent reading to know the greatest thinkers and philosophers. It was active thinking to challenge existing knowledge and skill. It was setting foot on the places of NYU Global Network to experience varied culture and society. It was exploring the unknown to learn a brand new world. For so many times, you seemed taken down by missions impossible. Yet in the end, you stood up and became a more determined person. This is the college life, which you will respect and value for a lifetime. Living in a rapid changing world, you are required to have the brightness to meet challenge, wisdom to make a good choice, and the ability for lifelong learning. Living in the diverse and multicultural world, you are required to develop the consciousness and capabilities for cross-cultural communication and to build up bridges for multicultural connections and cooperations. Such experience in college life will bring your lifelong benefits. 同学们，抵达此事的过程是封印的，你们懂得倾听内心，追求自己的价值。不久前，我在工业展上看到了交互媒体艺术专业的一位同学的作品，他将设计、编程以及营销技术融为一体，创作出一个可以互动的 星座体系。他想通过这个作品表达的理念是，希望每个个体都能自我定义。每个人都在努力寻找自己，但真正能够定义你的，只有你自己。我欣喜地看到，上海纽约大学的同学们带着自己的观察和思考去认识世界，碰撞出新的火花。Graduates, I believe you are feeling fulfilled at this moment because you followed your heart and found your own value in life. Not long ago, I saw an artwork produced by an IMA student. She combined the skills of design, programming, and marketing to create an interactive, vivid constellation. The idea of this artwork is to allow each individual to define themselves. Everyone is trying to find the true self, yet in the end, you, yourself, are the only one can truly define you. I'm delighted to see that our students have tried to understand the world with your own ways of observing and thinking, which have unexpected discoveries and inspirations. When I chatted with some students, I found that some are pragmatic, who had the blueprint of their future in the very beginning and made a full use of their college times based on their plans, while some are romantic, who try to experiment many areas in pursuit of their interests, and these unplanned bold attempts finally led them to their lifetime interest. A diverse and enriched life experience would help you feel life profoundly and achieve new heights. You are lucky to have much more choice than we did at our time. 只有辽阔且丰富的生命，才能把你们带到生活的至高至远处。幸运的是，如今的你们有了比我们当年更多的选择。As the saying goes, all roads lead to Rome. The road you've taken may vary from each other, but those are choices from the heart. Each and every road will lead you to success and realize your value. Please remember the experience and the friendship developed during your 4-year college life. NYU Shanghai is your home forever. NYU Shanghai connects you to a truly academic community with a global network. Shanghai is your second hometown. From here, you are established bonds with China, which will bring you more opportunities and responsibilities in the future. Graduates, I believe you now understand how important to have a dream for a long journey. Time keeps elapsing, and the world keeps changing. NYU Shanghai is generated in the process of globalization as the embodiment of the ideals of education. You are all the pioneers, growing with the university and inherited the DNA of exploration, transformation, and innovation. Have you imagined how the future of our world will look like? Do you have any ideas? Are you thinking of turning them into reality? And what you, as an individual, can contribute? Some areas like AI, big data, and blockchain are developing rapidly. Some global challenges human beings are facing, such as climate change, poverty, and sustainable development are waiting for you to find the solution. Our university will continue to be prosperous as long as we have you, a group of young people who are brave in exploration and brave in undertaking responsibilities. We are making history together. To cite Andrew Jeder, a French author and a Nobel Prize winner in literature, man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. You may feel reluctant to part with each other, but today is one of the milestones of your life. After you graduate, you will depart for another adventure, which will be equally excellent. I hope you will enjoy your adventures and accomplish those missions impossible in the unknown area. I also hope you will have a balanced life where your value will be recognized and your talents will be developed to the fullest. Don't let anything else disrupt the reasons of your life. Time will give you the best answer. After 5 years, 10 years, we will be pleasantly surprised by what you have accomplished. I hope your journey of life will be full of miraculous discoveries. And keep in mind, you need to lose the sight of the shore in order to discover new ocean. Thank you. 谢谢.
Members of the class of 2018, today we all celebrate. We look back with fondness over your 4 years at NYU Shanghai, and we look ahead with optimism to the futures that await you in the years to come. For me, today is a wistful day. It seems like only yesterday that we were meeting every Monday to grapple with the most intellectually challenging elements of global perspectives on society, clickers, and four-class. This afternoon, I want to revisit a couple of GPS memories and to share a few thoughts on how you might best use your NYU Shanghai education for your own benefit and for the benefit of others. My first GPS memory is Anthony Appia. Our video conferencing technology made it hard to understand his voice, but his writing about cosmopolitanism was vivid and compelling. Universality plus difference, deep respect for cultural diversity, a humble recognition that we just might be wrong, and so the world will be a better place if we listen as much as we speak. Back in 2015, that cosmopolitan vision seemed so easy, so natural. It felt as though the world could only become more and more deeply interdependent, more deeply appreciative of diversity and cultural difference. It feels different today. The world is filled with the voices of fear and isolation. Those voices warn us about the dangers of foreign languages, foreign ideas, foreign religions, and foreign races. Those voices invoke patriotism and love of country as justifications for isolation from the unfamiliar. You, the members of the NYU Shanghai class of 2018, provide living proof that those voices are just plain wrong. Isolation enables false stereotypes and destructive prejudice, attitudes that undermine human prosperity. Your example shows us that in contrast, familiarity breeds respect. As you shared your NYU Shanghai experience with classmates from 39 countries, you offered a model for how genuine mutual knowledge diminishes the kinds of misunderstanding that lead to wars of weapons and wars of trade. Even more, you offered us a model for how communities become stronger when they integrate a diversity of races, cultures, and ideas. People who speak with you see that there is no conflict between cosmopolitanism and patriotism. Indeed, as you have acquired an accurate, unvarnished understanding of the world's complexity, of the good and the bad everywhere, it has become easy for each of you to love your own country with its good parts and its bad parts even more than you did when you arrived. My second GPS memory is of The Second Machine Age by Brynjolfsson and McAfee. Remember that video of the talking horses and our conversation about whether technological progress might make human workers obsolete? Today, it seems like everyone is having that conversation as we watch the accelerating advance of ever more capable artificial intelligence. And once again, we know that you, the NYU Shanghai class of 2018, will be important contributors to that discussion. I therefore would like to take this last opportunity to recommend 2 more books to you, books that I think you will find helpful as you step out into the world beyond Century Avenue. The first book is Give and Take by Professor Adam Grant of the University of Pennsylvania. The book talks about different ways that people interact with each other. Sometimes they behave as what Grant calls takers, people who try to get more than they give. Sometimes they behave as what he calls givers, people who give more than they receive. And sometimes they behave as what he calls matchers, people who are always trying to preserve a fair, reciprocal balance, transaction by transaction. Although most people tend to shift around among the 3 different styles of interaction, Grant finds that most people have a predominant style as takers, givers, or matchers, and their style has an impact on their careers. According to Grant, the research shows that the least successful people in the world are disproportionately givers. They get taken advantage of by takers. Grant's same research shows that the most successful people in the world are also givers. These successful givers do not feel a need to be the biggest winner or even an equal winner in every transaction. They need only to know that they're not becoming worse off over time and that they're not being exploited. These givers are successful because they focus on others' well-being. They ask a lot of questions before they speak. They ask others for advice. They listen carefully and reflect on what others say, and they speak tentatively rather than aggressively. They are successful because other people like them, admire them, trust them, and end up helping them to be successful. I believe that your NYU Shanghai experience has prepared all of you to be successful givers. The key will be for you to maintain 3 things in the years ahead. You will need to maintain your self-confidence as you face the kind of self-doubts that every successful giver feels. You will need to maintain your patience. As givers, it will take quite a few years for your talents to be properly recognized and rewarded. And you will need to maintain your alertness to protect yourselves against the clever takers and the fakers, the people with pleasant and agreeable personalities who will try to exploit your trust and maybe even to defraud you. The second book that I commend to you this afternoon will not be published until September 25th, but you can pre-order it today. It is called AI Superpowers, and it was written by Kai-Fu Lee, a leader of the AI revolution in the United States and China, and the founder of Sinovation Ventures. Mr. Lee, who happens to be an NYU parent, shared a galley proof of the book with me, and he gave me permission to talk about it with you today. The book provides a brilliant account of the deep learning revolution and explains why the next 15 years are likely to dramatically reduce the number of jobs that exist. The jobs that endure for humans are likely to be more and more jobs that require fine motor skills, subtle abilities at social interaction, creativity, or strategy. Lee describes a comprehensive social response to the job loss challenge. That response includes an expansion of private social impact investing, where returns can be measured not only in shareholder wealth, but also in job creation and human connections. And his social response also includes the creation of government-provided social investment stipends, which pay citizens to engage in the socially beneficial activities of care, service, and education. But even more important than Lee's policy ideas are his meditations on the meaning of life. You see, a few years ago, he survived a close brush with death. Along the way, he realized that he had badly misdirected his energies toward abstract concepts of having an impact on the world, when the only things that really matter in life are love and relationships. The book offers a wise guide to how we as individuals should set our priorities every day, every month, and every year. And it offers an equally wise global perspective on how society might build a future that harmonizes AI's power to think with people's distinctive capacities for love, service, and compassion. Members of the NYU Shanghai class of 2018, you are about to embark on lives to a world that desperately needs you. As you go, let me conclude by sharing a few hopes that we, your teachers, hold for you. May you enjoy the special pleasures of craft, the private satisfaction of doing a task as well as it can be done. May you enjoy the special pleasures of profession, the added satisfaction of knowing that your efforts promote a larger public good. May you be blessed with good luck and also with the wisdom to appreciate when you have been lucky rather than skillful. May you find ways to help others under circumstances when they cannot possibly know that you have done so. May you be patient and gentle and tolerant without becoming smug, self-satisfied, or arrogant. May you build long and loving relationships with people whom you respect, relationships that will be the key to your enjoyment of full and satisfying lives. May you know enough bad weather that you never take sunshine for granted, and enough weather like today that your faith in the coming of spring is never shaken. May you always be able to confess ignorance, doubt, vulnerability, and uncertainty. May you continue to travel frequently beyond the places that are comfortable and familiar, so that your appreciation for the miraculous diversity of life grows ever stronger. And may your steps lead you often back to Shanghai, back to Pudong, for you will always be members of the NYU Shanghai family, and we will always be happy to welcome you home. Congratulations. And now, we would like to recognize a special guest, the first recipient of the NYU Shanghai Vice Chancellor's Service Award, Zhang Qiling. This award has been established to recognize an individual who has made extraordinary contributions to NYU Shanghai through exceptional support and service to our community's members and through the promotion of our university's development. During her son's 4 years of study at NYU Shanghai, Zhang Qiling founded the NYU Shanghai Chinese Parents Union, raised hundreds of donations from parents to support our library's Qihang study room, and volunteered her time and energies in order to bring our community of parents closer to the university. For these invaluable contributions, it is my great honor to present Zhang Qiling with the first NYU Shanghai Vice Chancellor's Service Award.
Thank you, 雷蒙，谢谢雷蒙校长，非常荣幸啊，今天能够获得这个奖项。感谢上海纽约大学，真诚的感谢。4年前，当我们几百位家长自发地聚集在一起，希望一起见证一所与众不同的大学，和勇敢选择他的孩子们的成长。今天我们欣慰地看到了我们的孩子们以及他们热爱的上海纽约大学4年来取得巨大的成就和巨大的进步。再次的感谢上海纽约大学，感谢老师们，感谢全体的教职员工，也感谢所有支持这所大学发展的家长们。我想说，无论是过去还是未来，我们家长永远是上海纽约大学的铁粉，也是中国教育改革最坚定的支持者。祝福上海纽约大学，祝福我们的孩子们，谢谢大家 ，Thank you。
And now it is time for us to present the Chancellor's Medal of Honor. This award recognizes individuals who have, by their actions, exemplified values that we cherish at NYU Shanghai. Chancellor Yu Lijong will introduce the recipient of this year's Medal of Honor.
So it's my honor to introduce the people to win this honor this year. 徐小平先生是真格基金创始人，中国著名天使投资人。在创办真格基金前，他也是中国最大的教育培训机构新东方教育科技集团的联合创始人。徐小平先生创办真格基金，旨在鼓励年轻人创业、创新、创富、创造，让具备国际视野的年轻人实现创业梦想。他本人更是被无数年轻创业者亲切地被称为心灵导师，为年轻人给出关于教育、 职业、创业和生活等各方面的人生建议。徐小平先生的职业生涯经历极具启发性，他拥有全球化的视野和经历，将科学、商业等领域紧密结合，致力于推动全社会的利益，对社会发展做出独特的贡献。这正与我们上海纽约大学的价值观相契合。今天，在上海纽约大学2018届本科生毕业典礼上，我们荣幸为他授予校长荣誉奖章。让我们欢迎徐小平先生上台。谢谢。
Thank you. You are very kind. Chancellor Yu, Vice Chancellor Lehman, Chairman Berkeley, President Hamilton, members of the faculty, families, friends, and all of you in the graduating class. What a privilege to join in this wonderful occasion and to celebrate your great achievement. May I say to each one of you graduates, well done, congratulations. Perhaps this class is thinking, who knew the time should go so fast? It might feel like just yesterday when you were freshmen struggling to survive many challenges at NYU Shanghai, such as global perspectives on society. Everybody told me it's difficult, but I don't know how difficult it is. Yet the day has come, and the joy is shared. A few years ago, at NYU Shanghai, at NYU Manhattan, I watched my own son to receive his diploma. In a way, every mother and father here will understand. I count that day as among the proudest in my life, and the happiest too, because I'm finally done with paying his tuition. And this moment here at NYU Shanghai would not feel complete without recognizing all the parents who made this day possible. You too have done well. Congratulations. Chancellor Yu has honored me today with this medal, and I'm deeply grateful. If this distinction is earned by an active belief in the values of NYU Shanghai, that is a compliment I gladly accept. This university is a place for students with a sense of adventure, an openness to the new, a desire to be at home in the world. That surely describes every person graduating today. Otherwise, you would not have come here at all. In a fine motto of NYU Shanghai, you have made the world your major. And the best part is that when the world is your major, the course of discovery never ends. The complimentary words you have heard about my professional attainments leave me, I confess, a little embarrassed. Happily for me, the introduction focused on my career's high points. Honesty requires me to note that the story is not quite as impressive as it might sound. Let's just say that whatever success I have today, it has not been a straight path. Yours, I hope, will be more direct than mine, and maybe faster too. But if your career does take a few unexpected turns, even unwelcome ones, my advice is not to worry. Like many of you, I dreamed of studying abroad. Only my journey took me all the way to Canada. My great ambition at the time was to become a famous musician. It was not to be, but you have to give me credit for aiming high. For 7 years, I immersed myself in a study of musicology. Earning 2 degrees, I played my violin and guitar at every spare moment. I wrote my own songs and practiced my performances. I had everything a hugely successful musician needs, everything, except an audience and an income. While waiting for the world to discover me, I worked in different jobs to support my patient wife and 2 young sons. At a certain point, as I neared the age of 40, there was no escaping the question. If the whole plan was to become a music sensation in China, what was I doing delivering pizzas in Canada? By 1996, I was back in China in the early stages of neo-rental. My new job was to help Chinese students to go abroad for higher education. I was doing fine, but I kept thinking that I was a failed musician doing an irrelevant job. It was a depressing thought, but I remember one day reading a little news item that caught my attention. The story was about 2 American lawyers who became famous by winning a very high profile court case. It turned out that both these men had set out on other careers before they studied law. One had planned to be an actor, the other a jazz musician. And yet here they were, flourishing in their second choice of a career. Somehow for me, that moment was like a revelation. Suddenly, my mind was at ease. I began to see my situation differently. I saw this work for what it was, my vocation. I was not a failed musician, accepting my fate in another line of work. I was a man drawing close to his true calling. My disappointments in music no longer felt like wasted years. On the contrary, because of this, I was able to help others avoid disappointments of their own. Maybe your career will be in exactly the field you have majored in at NYU Shanghai, because the world is your major. Or maybe not. My advice is to stay open to new possibilities. However far they might be from the original plan, you can always be confident that your time here has set you on a very solid foundation. In mastering a single subject, you have developed even more skills than you know. To any pursuit, you will bring the irreplaceable asset of a well-trained mind. Even in fields far beyond what you have studied, you have what it takes to learn, to adapt, and to thrive. I have found that life has its own logic, and the straightest path is not always the best path. Even with all the disappointments they can involve, the unexpected turns are sometimes just what we need. Disappointments, in fact, have been my true teachers, as unwelcome as they were in my career. I see now that they did not postpone success. Rather, they prepared the way. It was much the same with an ambition I cherished when I was your age. I remember the very moment when the idea first came to me. Early in my graduate studies at China's Central Conservatory of Music, I was feeling anxious about my future and a little bit lost. I wondered what I could ever do with the degree I was seeking in musicology. One day in class, a teacher spoke of our career options. What he said is still as vivid as it was almost 40 years ago. As a musicology graduate, you could become a teaching fellow or pursue a PhD in that field. Or you could become a music editor, producer, manager. Or, by the way, the teacher added, you could also work in China's Ministry of Culture. In a flash, I saw my destination. In a flash, I saw my destiny. I would work in China's Ministry of Culture. I would rise in the ranks. I would become the Minister of Culture myself. In such an august position, there was no end to the good I could do. I would lead a renaissance in Chinese culture and revive China's finest traditions. Or, at the very least, ask Justin Bieber to stop singing. Thanks. In the short version of that story, however, these two did not work out. As you know from the Chancellor's introduction, my biography does not include any high governmental post. And yet, something of the idea always stayed with me. It has shaped my life to this day. At every turn in those early years, becoming a minister was a kind of a guiding star. It was a metaphor representing the kind of person I wanted to be. In every job or pursuit, I began to realize we didn't need to be in a high position to have high standards and a capacity for doing good. Even when I held lowly positions, I woke up and went to work with a sense of a purpose, treating every job as my mission. Did I love that job at Pizza Hut? To be honest, I didn't. Even so, I made my deliveries as if the world depended on it, not just my tips. Working at a restaurant in the US called Mr. Agro, I washed the dishes with extra care, giving each the shine of a job done with pride. At Mr. Agro, I became Minister Agro. At a NYU Oriental, when I spoke with students, I gave each my utmost attention, as if the word from me could make or break their future. At the Zhen Fund, I meet with startup entrepreneurs as if I were having meetings with top business leaders. No matter what I do it with heart and soul. Attitudes settle into habits. I want the mind to be the habits of a person of consequence. If you have a vision of yourself as a kind of a man or woman you aspire to be, that alone will carry you far. Think less about finding that ideal job and more about making yourself the ideal person. When that is your outlook, opportunity, I promise, has a way of finding you. I know this because it happened to me. I made an impractical choice in my college major. I never reached my original dream job. But in due time, good things followed. And best of all, in pursuing my own success, I found meaning and happiness in helping others to find theirs. What dream career could be better than one you have designed yourself? That's the great chance that came to me. At the NYU Oriental, I made it my business to find talented young people and clear away obstacles to their advancement. And now at the Zhen Fund, I help young entrepreneurs turn ideas into enterprises, sometimes with amazing results. Sometimes it's amazing how quickly they vanish. And sometimes it's amazing how quickly they grew big. 12 years as an angel investor can change your way of thinking. So you will understand why, looking out on this graduating class, I see 300 also potential startups. And this brings to mind one last suggestion before you collect your degree and go your way. 2 things every startup needs are good timing and smart decisions. You showed excellent timing in the year of your birth, which makes you young adults in an era like no other that China has seen. This ancient culture is stirring with a youthful vigor that no one could have imagined before. And each one of you decided to attend NYU Shanghai at this golden moment as China becomes a startup nation. In our Zheng Fund portfolio, we have seen some companies try and fail, and other companies attain valuations in the billions. Nothing is certain except the incredible volume and pace of startup activity. There is something special about this time we are living in. Achievements can be many times bigger and come many times faster than was possible in other eras. Venture capital is so abundant. The startup ecosystem so well developed with public policy working in its favor. Sound exciting? Actually, for some, it might just confuse the picture as you wonder what comes next after your time here. The startup wave in China and beyond brings all kinds of new choices for you to think over. That's a great thing, but it can add stress and complexity to each choice we make. Do you take the traditional path of going to a corporation with a big, well-established name and begin moving up the ladder? Or do you make your way in a far less certain but more adventurous world of fledgling companies? You alone will know the answer. It's true that startups are not for everyone, but may I recommend one way of looking at it? In a sense, every last one of you, indeed, each and every person entering the workforce, will be joining a startup company. The only question is whether you join years afterward when that startup company has already seen its great rise to prominence, or whether you will be present at the creation and rise along with something new. Sometimes the only real limitation on how far we go are those we impose on ourselves. In a period of so much change, with so many new business models and the opportunities they bring, don't limit yourself. Stay alert to all your options, especially to new ones, and go where your mind and imagination lead you. In today's dynamic environment, curiosity can be a better career guide than caution. You will always find something somewhere that answers your inner calling. Be confident, too, in the asset you have acquired today, a degree from this excellent university. It will command the respect of companies everywhere. And offhand, I can think of some 500 such enterprises. I'm not talking about the Fortune 500, though of course you have fine prospects with them. I'm referring to the Zheng Fund 500, the companies we've invested over the years. They all need young men and women exactly like you. And here is even better news. These are just drops of water in the ocean of opportunity that is yours to navigate. I have met so many people who have turned away from conventional thinking and dared to try something original, different, and difficult. Some of them abandoned one career to go another direction, led by an inner light. Sometimes they have succeeded, sometimes they have failed. But no matter the result, I can tell you this: the future belongs to those who live safe paths and embrace the new. And the happiest people are those who strive in doing what they are called to do. I have never met anyone who regretted following their heart. Happiness, after all, is the return we are all really seeking in a career and in life. And speaking for everyone in this audience, that is our great wish for each of you. May your time here mark only the beginning of adventure and fulfillment. May good things always come your way, and may you always be a force for good wherever you go. With enormous pride in the NYU Shanghai class of 2018, we send you off today, and in all things, we wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Xu Xiaoping, for sharing with us his experience and his story. 我相信在座的各位毕业生一定像我一样，会受到很多鼓舞和启发。Now, I'm pleased to announce the presentation of our candidates for degree. It's my honor to introduce to you Professor Chen Yuxin, Dean of the Business, Professor Keith Rose, Dean of Engineering, Computer Science, and Data Science, and Professor Maria Montoya, Dean of Arts and Science. They will present the candidates for their bachelor degrees.
Chancellor Yu, President Hamilton, Vice Chancellor Lehman, and Provost Willie Cohen, I'm pleased to present to you the 101 candidates for bachelor degrees of business. Rachel Catherine Aaron. Rahil Ahmed. Usama Ahmed. Adriano Abarosa Gabriela. Nikhil Arkor. Eugenie Arturo. Pavel Baganov. Cai Lingjie. Chen Ba. Chen Ran. Liu Xueyan. 陈新月、陈振宇、陈雅清、Forrest Danton、董佳琪、Anina Gabdramanova、高明、高云竹、Abo Hayash、Fernando Andres Medina Torres、华小叶、经典 Colin、Paula Dale、Austin Chu DeCrasso、Hamza Fali、蓝家豪、郎怡宁、李珊、林子轩、刘玲、刘思佳、Yitaman Momin、史卓林、刘卓恩、刘子涵、马伯谦、马盆前、马一敏、马子燕、马跃、James D. McHale、 Ashley Tennant. Barbara Monreal. Aaron N.倪宇佳。Alua Lucila.钱雨涵。Marcella Rilin. Anurag Rakshay. Syed Ali Haider Shah. Anna Shevchenko. Wang Yiming. Taylor D. Smith. Song Jiaqi. Song Tao. Thank you. Madeline Ann Stover. Sun Na. Alexandra Ava Shava. Tan Zijian. Lady Tatiana Tapasico. Thank you. Tara Tate. Brandon Gerard Taylor. Wang Zedong. Wang Danyi. Wang Jiahui. Wang Jing. Wang Kejie. Wang Sihao. Wang Xinyu. Wang Yichen. Jackson Wells. 5号玉，吴以伦，夏雨欣，象山，新颖，徐海琴，徐天瑜，徐白薇，杨丹，杨思源，杨一宇，尤涵耀，姚赛里，叶玲，尤淑婷，于季，张丽娜，张毅毅，张悦，张金川，赵若凡，赵岩，周可航，朱华，朱礼明，朱天琪，卓可，Selma Shana. Thank you.
Chancellor Yu, President Hamilton, Vice Chancellor Lehman, and Provost Whaley Cohen, it is my pleasure to present to you the 23 candidates for bachelor's degrees in computer science and engineering. Mohammed Ahmad Amin. Samuel Arino. Kalkidan Fekardu Itufa. Fan Shengyu. Fang Yikai. Amanda F. Gao. Alexandru Grigorash. Huang Ziyuan. Quinn Patrick McHale. Daniela Unsun O. Bean. Colton J. Paul. Zhang Weilin. Jose Riez. Xiao Jianxiao. Sheng Ziming. Wang Weiyu. Wu Yijun. Yang Ruian. Yao Zixin. Zhang Shi. Zhang Tianyi. Zhou Jingjing. Hold on.
Chancellor Yu, President Hamilton, Vice Chancellor Lehman, Provost Whaley Cohen, I am pleased to present to you the 144 candidates for bachelor degrees in arts and sciences. Shirley Aritza. Tristan Hamilton Armitage. Angie Aguilar. Anike Ahmed. Heather Ali. Tirza Alberta. Mari Taylor Allison. Sonia Alvarez. Xavier Ante. Richard Owuku Abugie. Stephanie Hannah Bailey. Isabella Brannick. Gabriela Martinez Balbontin. Pearl Bazinski. Alexandra Bianco. James Bromley. Sunchiska Brooke. Sorry. Kadala Burrows. Anna Cesenia. Omer Cohen. Dylan Jacob Crow. Cao Jingnan. Xiao Yishu. Pooja Chandramahan. Chen Ying Ying. Chen Shiyun. Chen Mengju. Chen Yuhong. Allison F. Chesky. Pagan Jamie Chua. Christian Deggs. Louis James Demetrokos. I always try that again. Ding Zhengyuan. Bo Donners. Fan Fengyuan. Isabella Farr. Zirik Faiz. Elizabeth L. Fisher. Amit Shmuel Galor. Josie Danielle Gidman. Melitza Gliich. Yao Yushui. Asaya Gubai Dulina. Chloe Hadaway. Nofar Hamrani. Killian Hauser. Mary Kate Hao Phi Koi. Hu Yifan. Michelle Wang. Daphne Inhan. Zoe Jordan. Cha Mi Kim. Jinwoo Kim. Lillian Koronek. Lana Kugli. Jeffrey Kung. Katarina Lalolovich. Adonis Langumas. Elizabeth Leclerc. Alexandra Lakoska. Wen. Li Sayi. Li Chung. Li Mufei. Li Hao. Li Xiang. Li Junchao. Liu Fang Yuan. Liu Han Yu. Liu Lingyi. Lua Runshin. Ma Jenner. Ma Tung. Yvonne Maksich. Mira Malmosi. Jolene Mao. Farid Masood. Stephen A. Matthew. Mate Mojos. Mercy Angela Natango. Raza Haider Nakiv. Tareem Nihar. Ua Orberska. Carmen A. Paulus. Diem Hong Pham. Pu Ruye Xuan. Qian Mei Chen. Chen Yi Wen. Chen Meng Shui. Chuan Hao. Ahmed Raja. Lucille Harper Reisbeck. Sarya Rizal. Song Ching Chuan. Annie J. Seaman. Clarissa C. Sheltra. Shen Yiling. Shi Yiwei. Vishal Singh. Spencer Corbett Smith. Su Han. Sun Yue. Hamd Bilal Tahir. Fatu Kamara Tiem. Kate Toma Hilliard. Tian Yuan. Ashler Ubailey. Wang Chaorei. Wang Jiayi. Wang Jihu. Wang Sunyi. Wang Zuchi. Wei Luhao. Konstantin Weidner. Maya E. Williams. Wu Mei. Xu Aiwen. Yang Jiaoying. Yang Shuichen. Yang Zhengyao. Yao Xiaoyan. Yao Kaishuan. Yin Yi. Stephen Yu. Zhang Fan. Zhang Yuying. Zhang Shiqing. Zhang Xinying. Zhang Tianrue. Zhang Yunyi. Zhang Ben Weilun. Zhao Juhao. Zhao Nan. Zhao Yi. Zhao Yilei. Zhu Weichong. Is this it? Last but certainly not least, Zhu Zhenyu.
So where is the sheet? Sorry. So here. 上海纽约大学2018届学生，你们顺利完成了上海纽约大学本科专业培养计划，经校学委委员会审议，授予你们学士学位。
Could I ask all members of the class of 2018 to rise? Members of the class of 2018, through your successful efforts as certified by the recommendations of your deans, you have met the requirements and thus deserve to receive this hallmark of New York University, Shanghai. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of New York University, I admit you to the degrees for which you have been recommended. Congratulations, class of 2018!
Please be seated. Since 1911, New York University has embraced as its symbol of intellectual illumination the NYU torch. Last year, our first class of graduates, the class of 2017, designed a special torch for NYU Shanghai. Reflecting our special double identity, the NYU Shanghai torch incorporates elements of the New York University torch together with elements from China's cultural heritage. The NYU commencement ceremonies in New York have, since 1938, featured a special moment when the NYU torch is passed from one member of the community to another, and we have incorporated such a moment in our own ceremonies as well. A member of the graduating class passes the NYU Shanghai torch to a member of the next class, reflecting the passing of your legacy of leadership to the students who will succeed you as seniors next year. So I now call upon Lady Tapasco from the class of 2018 to pass the NYU Shanghai torch to Savannah Billman from the class of 2019. And now it is time for the singing of the NYU Shanghai alma mater. This memorable song was composed by Jeremy Hisong, Runjong Joyce Tan, and Professor Diana Heldman to celebrate our special cross-cultural identity. You will find the lyrics about 20 pages into your commencement program. We will be led in the alma mater by the NYU Shanghai Chorale under the direction of Professor Wang Jie.
上海纽约大学2018届本科生毕业典礼到此结束，谢谢大家。
This concludes the commencement ceremonies for the NYU Shanghai class of 2018. Thank you all for joining us on this special occasion.
"女士们、先生们、各位来宾，上海纽约大学感谢您见证2018届学生的毕业。请学生和主席台成员先行退场，请您务必将耳机归还到音乐厅外的耳机领取处。谢谢。
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your participation in NYU Shanghai's 2018 commencement. Please remain at your seats until the students and the platform party have left the hall, and do remember to return the handsets where you picked them up in the lobby. Thank you.